Hey guys, Prothomir again. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the guitar. I've wanted to do this video for just a little while. I know that I actually uploaded a video on the guitar a while ago, and I just thought that some of you do want to learn the guitar, but might not have like the drive to do it, or you are in guitar and you're having some trouble with it. I just thought I'd make a basic video on it, just to get you started, see if you want to learn or not, and if you guys like the video, then I might upload another one on actually teaching you guys. And with that, let's get to the video. And the way to play them is with, obviously, a pick. You've probably seen one of these. They're pretty cheap. You can get them online or at a guitar store for probably like pennies. I got mine. I've lost several of mine. This one was actually as a gift. You'll probably lose them as well, honestly. And they're pretty easy to lose. And I just, if you ever need anywhere to keep it, then I just put it in the guitar, take it out when I need it, literally, and just in the hole. And the other way is your fingers, and if you do play with your fingers, then you should cut your nails. It just makes it easier to play and hold the guitar, and also it will hurt when you're starting out. You're gonna get marks, especially if you're playing for a long time. You're probably gonna get blisters as well. Now we'll get into more about the actual guitar. So now, how should you hold a guitar? I can't really show this very well, but basically the idea is to have it resting on one leg. You want to have this curve over here sit on one leg, and then you want to be able to comfortably hold it, something a little like this. You want to be able to hold the strings and move this hand on the frets, and that's just how to hold it. And you should always have your back straight and make sure that you you're not really looking. In the beginning, you can probably look a bit forward to see the strings, or maybe tilt the guitar a little bit back, but as you get better at the guitar and you kind of memorize where the strings are and the frets are, you should be able to stand straight, and you shouldn't really be able to see the strings because you're gonna be looking at music, not looking at the strings. Then yeah, your guitar should just be straight along your body, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Then there's how to hold the guitar in your fingers. So your right hand or your left hand, I'm just going to show it right here. It should be around the guitar like this. You should just have it kind of like that. You don't want to be like coming over, playing here. You don't want to be coming down. Just on the side, something like this. So that you can play all the strings and have your hand on the bridge. And for this other hand, this is tricky. Now, you might be tempted to just like come around like this, and your hand's going to be real flat against the guitar, or you're going to be holding it like this. What you actually want to be doing, because this is going to harm your wrist, is you want to make sure that your wrist is actually on the bottom. You want to play something like this. Not sure if you guys can see it. Basically, you want to make sure that your hand isn't actually, your palm, your actual hand, not your fingers, isn't touching any of the strings. So you want to like come down on it, something like this, so you can play all of the strings. And depending on which string you're playing, you can have your thumb on the top or on the bottom. It's going to be on the top if I'm playing one of the bottom strings, and on the top, it's going to be on the top if I'm playing one of the lower strings, and on the bottom if I'm playing one of the top strings. Now for the actual strings, so you have 6 strings, different notes. You have E, A, you have, starting from the thickest to the lowest, E, A, D, G, B, and then you might not be able to see it, but it's E again. They're at 2 different octaves. The bottom one is at a higher octave, the top one is at a lower octave. And just something to memorize it, like a little acronym or whatever, is Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. E, A, D, G, B, E. and it's a little dark, but that's just how I learned it, and it's a little something just to memorize where all the strings are. Eventually you should be able to just look at a piece of paper or just some type of notes, and your finger should be able to move to where that is. Then to play different notes, so you can actually make a song, is where the frets come in. Now I told you on how to hold your hand, and if I just play a string, like the bottom E string, it's gonna sound like this. But if I hold one of the frets, it'll sound a little higher, and then higher as I keep going. And that's how to play different notes. There's going to be a lot of different notes. It'll take a while to memorize. I'm still on that part. But it's relatively easy once you get past that. Actually, for some people, you don't even need to memorize the notes, because there's a different system, which I'll get into in a later video. But for now, all you need to know is that there are 6 strings. Eddie 8 Dynamite Goodbye Eddie, E, A, D, G, B, E. And that if you play on a different fret, a different noise is going to come from those strings. So yeah guys, that was my video on the guitar basics. If you liked it, then I might make another video on this soon. Just comment on it if you liked, or if you want to see something in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed. I know that I did. Been wanting to make this for a while. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.